guys, it's Cassandra Color here, and today we are going to be doing this creepy sugar skull. So it's been 4 months since I've been on camera. I was a little nervous, no big deal. So I'm going to show a couple clips of me sitting down getting ready to record while I tell you how I came up with this design. So basically I was looking at some makeup sugar skulls, and I feel like they've all really been done before, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. I got my most inspiration from actual tattoo designs, which is where I found this particular design. I will link the picture that I used as my template for this idea in the description box below. Okay, so I'm just going to pull my hair back and let's get started. So the first thing I did was brush out my eyebrows and glue them down. This is a first for me. This is the first time I have ever done this to my eyebrows. The glue stick that I wound up using is actually a wrinkle-free glue stick, and this stuff is gross to work with, just so you know. Like it's icky. It's ick. And I will say this, the texture of this particular glue stick happened to work really well. It tends to lay flatter. And after I got that laid down and pretty much covered all of my eyebrow hair, I decided to go in and try to smooth out the edges. And this was like accidental, but it happened to work really, really well. It's MAC's makeup brush cleanser, and I just saturated a Q-tip and then used it to kind of smooth down the edges of the glue so that it will smooth down to my face when I put the concealer on top of it. Okay, so now that we have the eyebrows glued down, I'm going to go in with what I always start with, my Pores No More by Dr. Brandt. It just smooths out all the pores and even smooths out texture, in my opinion, which I have from acne scars and so forth. And then after that, I'm just going to go in and cancel everything out on my face with my concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. And I'm just going to put that over anywhere that I have extra pigmentation on my face, which includes my eyelids, just because this makes a terrific base and I don't really trust anything else on top of my eyelid because of the creasing situation on my eyelids. And this stuff never gets weird on me. And I am putting it on top of my eyebrows as well, just to cancel out my eyebrows, and smoothing that out with my sponge. And now I am putting on a face paint. This is a water-based face paint. It is the first time that I have ever used one on camera. This is the Mehron Paradise Palette Water Activated White Paint. I am so excited to play with body paints. Here we go. So the first thing I tried to do was I used a sponge, and I felt like it wasn't giving me the pigmentation that I wanted. So I'm like, you know what? I need to go to a brush. So I pick up my brush, I stick it into the palette, and I realized that these nice brushes, when you buy them, they are hard. You actually have to soak them in water right after you first get them to make them like bendable. And I totally forgot that. So I just dug right into this pan on accident and it freaked me out. And then here I am soaking the brush so that it will be bendable. And now that we have a bendable, nice brush, okay, here we go. Third time's a charm. Spritz it with some water, and now go in with the brush. Load that brush up with the white, and here you will see the moment where I realized the payoff that I was missing. Yes! 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 Ooh, yeah! Whoa. And look at that, like magic. Don't use sponges with water-based face paints. Use a brush. Learn from me. And then I'm not going to go through the whole entire particulars of every piece of the base that I laid down, because it's pretty self-explanatory. If you're going to redo this, just look at my actual pictures on Instagram, which I will actually link below as well. But basically, I just put white all over my face. And then here, what I'm doing is I'm using a brown eyebrow pencil just to kind of lightly map out what I wanted before I went in with black. And then I went in with black for all of the pieces of the skull. Now, I am directly referencing the picture that I found, the tattoo picture for this particular design. I'm all about making my own designs for sure, but I wanted something that looked super symmetrical and almost confusing to look at, because I wanted to make something look planar, but on my symmetrical face. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that was the idea. So of course, one thing I definitely want to say is anytime you're doing teeth on your face, always try to make sure to start in the middle of your mouth to start it, just to make sure that they will be straight. I did that this time and I did that last time. So all I'm doing here is basically just laying down all the hard lines, including dots and the formation. And then at the end, I did add some more leaves and stuff. And this is what it looks like when the whole base is completely down. And I did not go in all the way to my eye because I wasn't trying to obstruct my vision. to see what I was doing. So now that I have the base all laid down, I'm going to go in with the color. Oh, there's my roommate. Say hello, hello. That's Nick. And green is a body paint, the yellow is a body paint, all Mehron Water Activated face paint. And then of course this is my blue that I used on the mermaid tutorial. It's the same exact one that is the Morphe palette. And this red right here is Love Plus by Sugar Pill, which is the best red of life. The yellow that I used on my eyelid is Lemon Drop by Makeup Geek, and I just put that on with my finger and on with the packing brush. And then the red around that yellow in my eye socket is more Love Plus by Sugar Pill, and then I did blend out those edges with Urban Decay. And also the shading on my cheeks, I did exactly like I did on my other skull tutorial that I did last year. So if you want a more in-depth of how I actually did the shading on that, definitely make sure you watch that video. I will link that in the description box below. But basically what it is it starts with Urban Decay Blackout, tapers down to Makeup Geek Corrupt, and then blended out with Makeup Geek Creme Brulee. And then after that, I just did some badass white eyeliner, because who does not love white eyeliner on a black eye socket of a skull? I'm just saying. And then I'm going to curl my lashes, apply some mascara, and put on some false lashes. These are not the House of Lashes Iconic Lashes. Whoa, I know. These are Ardell lashes, and I can't remember the name of them right now, but I will list that below. And then the last thing I did was I have a bunch of different glitter liners. I bought them as a set on Amazon, and girl, they are so key. They are wonderful, they are terrific, and they come in every color. Basically, I put glitter liner of whatever color it was on my face all over my face. I even put glitter on the liner, which was so cute, and then I put glitter on the teeth. I put red glitter on the red portions. It just really helped highlight it. Okay, so that wraps up this tutorial. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section below, or anything at all. Please leave a comment, and make sure to give this video a like just for that intro. I mean, come on. And subscribe to my channel for more Halloween tutorials this month. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.